Concierge, s'il vous plaît. Concierge. Monsieur Noel Coward, ici. La chambre 240. Oh, certainement, monsieur. English, if you prefer. Commendable endeavor. I have a favor to ask of you. Mr. Cole Porter is due to call on me at any moment. I'd like you to buttonhole him as... Stop him. Ask him to bring my mail up for me, would you? Merci. Thank you. Coley. But it ends by saying goodbye. The audience will be afraid they've missed out altogether.
It's your most enduring melody.
Evidently. Hotel quartets have drowned it out. Hurdy-gurdies have murdered it. Big bands have tortured it beyond all recognition.
It's profoundly memorable.
Strange how potent cheap music is, as some clever fellow once said. You know, both the music and lyrics of I'll See You Again plopped into my head fully formed during a traffic jam in a taxi ride in 1929.
Are we that old?
Well, I'm fairly certain you are, aren't you, boy? Although they tell us old age has its compensations, I wonder what they could possibly be. Why the champagne? I'm not fond of it, you know.
That's preposterous. I've never believed it. Besides, I like it. What is it you want me to do? Exactly. Noel, you never ask anyone for help.
I do it all the time. You think I pull my own teeth? I want your notions as a qualified patriotic American.
Qualified how? You're practically as American as I am.
I laugh like an Englishman. Sneeze, too, probably. I do love America. Have done since my first visit in 1921. I mean, without America, we should have no Coca-Cola. No Marilyn Monroe. And hardly any good literature about sex.
As I thought, you're an expert.
Hardly, dear boy. Oh, and psychiatry. So many Americans are in therapy that their egos have grown inwards like toenails. Mon Dieu. Mon merde. Mother of Ethel Merman, if she had one. I think they've completely lost their minds.
Who? What minds? What's La Merman got to do with it?
Oh, all in good time. We haven't seen each other for months. No. And we haven't had a proper greeting. How the hell are you? How's Geraldine and Josephine?
Oh, we're passable. Geraldine is anyway. Can't say the same for Josephine. More surgery scheduled.
Oh, I'm vastly sorry to hear it, Cole. Well, how's the lovely wife, the delightful Delinda?
Oh, delovely, of course. Her emphysema is acting up, but she copes. She sends you her best.
Well, I hope she can spare it.
She wants to meet us here in Paris in a week or two.
Well, I think we'll have a surprise for her. My next cabaret opens not at the Café Paris in London, but at the Desert Inn in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wilbur Clark is offering an obscene amount of money, and you know how fond I am of obscenity. It's up to $15,000 a week, and just in the nick of time. My tax bills are driving me off the planet.
That's splendid. Of the money, not the bills.
One might even say it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's deluxe, it's the lovely. Are you sure I didn't write that?
Do you know who gave you the idea for that song? Monty Woolley. Oh, but don't keep me in suspense. When do you open?
Oh, we have months to prepare.
How can I help?
I told you.
Oh, the American ear thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, sure you can, as you Americans say.
No, you're not telling me everything. Okay, what do you have so far? Describe the show.
Well, it's just yours truly, warbling on a small stage with a small orchestra and probably a small pianist. While I might indulge other songwriters from time to time, Cole Porter, for random example. The soul of the enterprise is me. That's what they propose to pay good money for. And for once, I'm in total accord with the producers.
But what can I do?
I asked you to bring along some pretty porter patter. Now you know why. Help me surprise my Las Vegas audience.
Well, you've been to Nevada, I take it. How did you find the desert weather?
I just looked out the window, and there it was. Hot. Although in America, these days, they have this new thing called air conditioning. So it's always, I love Hades in the springtime. I love Hades in the fall.
Do you have a song saying how it'd be more of a kick to go to hell than to heaven?
No, I could write new lyrics to your I Get a Kick Out of You. I get no kick from a cloud. Flying too high with a harp and a shroud is my idea of nothing to do.
Oh, no you couldn't. A stake through the heart. But let's rescue this one. As originally written, The Tale of the Oyster.
Well, how clever of you to observe that they have tails.
The other kind?
Oh. I'm afraid I don't know this. What's it from?
Oh, 50 Million Frenchmen. Critics considered the song disgusting, so we killed it after opening.
You expect me to perform disgusting material?
Now, the song is more about Long Island than it is Nevada, but who knows where your fans will hail from. Okay, set the stage. Where's the audience? Out the window?
Better face the opposite direction. Somebody out there might hear you.
Down by the sea lived a lonesome oyster, every day growing sadder and moister. He found his home life awfully wet, and longed to travel with the upper set. Poor little oyster. Fate was kind to that oyster, we know, when one day the chef from the Park Casino saw that oyster lying there and said, I'll put you on my bill of fare. Lucky little oyster. See him on his silver platter, watching the queens of fashion chatter, hearing the wives of millionaires discuss their marriages and their love affairs. Thrilled little oyster. See that bivalve social climber feeding the rich Mrs. Oppenheimer. Think of his joy as he gaily glides down to the middle of her gilded inside. Proud little oyster. After lunch, Mrs. H complains and says to her hostess, I've got such pains. I came to town on my yacht today, but I think I'd better hurry back to Oyster Bay. Scared little oyster. Off they go through the troubled tide, the yacht rolling madly from side to side. They tossed about till that poor young oyster finds that it's time he should quit his cloister. Up comes the oyster. Back taste of society, and society has had a taste of me. Why